Alright, so let's see. One life, guys. Way of the Samurai. What the heck is this cursor? I don't remember this. The PC. Oh, it's 720p or something. 30 frames per second. No, 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 no. Hold on, let me skip it. Wow. No. Okay, yeah. There it is. Wow, nostalgia. Oh no. What? Okay. That's not good at all. Let's see what happens again. Come on. That's not good. If I make it borderless first, it might work. When does it come out? This game's... How many years has it been? Borderless. Boneless. There you go. Blood subtitles. That's the color of the blood. Alright. This is like Tenchu. Let me restart it so you can see the intro. How did that happen? Reverend Pains. Let's take a look. You ever see this game, Alpha? Way of the Samurai 3. Ghostlight. That sounds familiar. Torchlight. This intro's pretty good. It's a classic. The cursor. Never. Well. Samurai. Oh. Epic, bro. It still looks good. Still, I don't know if I'm just biased. I thought this was Nobunaga the first time. I thought. It's not him. It's not him. It's like Little Big Soldier. I'm covering up the whole screen. What are you saying that? I poop on my pants. This song brings back memories of me just like I pause the game, I think. I'm just like I'm eating dinner while this is playing or something like that. Is that a Bomberman? Is that a bomb there? On the bottom left? It's like Ghost of Tsushima. Here we are. We have Ghost of Tsushima at home. Normal. Nameless man. What should my name be? I mean, we already know. I forgot how to backspace. Oh, there it is. Delete all. Can I change my name whenever I want? I don't remember. I'll be Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima. Dustin Ash. Okay. Dustin. My name. Dustin Ash. This has potential. Whoops. Where's the space? Underscore? Really? Ash. You can edit it any time. Yo, what up? I think this guy looks like Dustin Ash. This guy looks like a Dustin Ash. The Crow outfit. Wait, they give you that right away? I don't remember. Yo, I forgot about this. The Gundam. What do you think? The cardboard box? I got some good ones. Look at this Chad. What is this? This might be too much, though. Weapons? Oh, I remember this. Wow. Okay. You can make your own weapons. Pretty cool. Here's Joe video. Yo, that's classic. That is a great... Oh my god, what the freak? Wait, how... Oh, I have 100. I can buy this. That's a great, like, come back at ya joke. I could complete it. I don't remember some of this stuff. This might be new for the computer. I don't think I've ever seen this one. Oh, wait, I must have seen this one. The skull, the Alfwalk head. They have the Alfwalk head. Tank backpack. I never seen this before. That was never in the game on the Xbox, unless it was DLC. Oh, you have all these forever. It's just you have a limit to how much you can put on. I remember now. I don't want to cover up. I don't want to make him too... I mean, he's already pretty crazy right now. He's pretty crazy right now. Cat ears. I think drill head. I've never seen that before. Never seen that. Never seen that. What a Chad. We'll put the tank on. Why not? We're already this deep. This is like Animal Crossing. Here we go. Here we go. Yahoo!
The powers of old have lost and lie dead. A simple servant has risen to become a general. War breeds war. Fields are rampaged, and hearts are in confusion. The world is at war, with no end in sight, and notorious warlords battle to rule the world, including Owari's Nobunaga Oda. Here in Amana, the honor of the former Sakurai clan is now but a dream, and Shuzen Fujimori, a mastermind of chaos who came to power by supplanting his lord, vies to become its ruler. Shuzen's sole desire is for a
Didn't
stronger,
happen.
more powerful Amana. However, in his drive to accomplish his goals, the people of Amana struggle to survive. For in Amana,
Among Us.
war is incessant.
Speak up, there's
In
a war
fact,
going on.
one battle has
Are you talking
just
about me or the
ended.
guy?
But the only souls to cast off
I feel
the
attacked.
woes of war are those that lie dead, heaped on the ground. To those that wander the battlefield, is hell our world or the one beyond? No one knows for sure.
It's pretty deep. I was thinking the same thing when I was selling 200 hot dogs one day. All right, here we are. Yeah, the box must be soggy. Oh my god! Oh my god! What a stud! Look at this guy. This is the best creation ever. All those years at the academy, not wasted.
Oh, damn. Someone's alive. They actually survived. Who is it?
Dustin
Hey,
Ash.
who are you? Are you okay?
I could see the river of death.
Hey, what's wrong? Whoa.
What do you say
Are
to
you
somebody?
alright? Did he just die? What should
What do
we
you
do?
say to something like that?
What do you mean, what should we do? We don't have a choice. We got to get him to the village.
Wolverine. I'm the Wolverine, by the way. Why is the controller inverted? Hold on. Vertical. There you go. This is our life now. This is way better. This guy looks cool, actually. I can get into this. Oh my god. Wait, I think the lighting's different in this. This is what he does when he gets up. Frick your house. Egg. How do you sheath it? I forgot how to sheath it. Okay, I did it somehow.
This isn't a battlefield. You cannot go around spilling blood here. Do you understand what I am saying? I could have left you for dead lying on the battlefield in Kuchihagahara, but I didn't. I brought you here.
Coochie coochie coo?
If you are truly thankful, you shall refrain from fighting or causing trouble in this village.
What are you saying? Something like that. That's the best line ever. Or you just tap LB. Hey, what is it? You got a problem? You're not planning to drawing your sword with LB, are you? I don't remember that. Stop it. You. Are you giving me orders? Kill him. Shit. Go back up. Ah! Yo, what up? Oh, he did. I got an achievement. It's okay, I forgive you. Now I forgive you for real this time. For real. You can search their bodies. You can't pick them up though. You can't play around with their blood. Ah, thank you for saving me. My name is Chidori. I can provide you with basic instructions how to play Way of the Samurai 3. Leave, run, she knows the Matrix. She knows it exists. Okay. This is very bright. Obama? Oh, Ohana. Am I intimidating in some way? I guess I'll go work in the fields. No. What? Oh. See, if I just make some noise, it looks like I'm working, right? I forgot about that. You go on the roof. I remember that. How the heck did I get on that roof before? Impossible. Maybe it was this roof. Ah, whatever. What a life. What a life. If I've done something to offend you, I can offer you full apologies. Saw. Ah. Sorry, my foot slipped. Can you give me something? Well, we're not really well off ourselves. Thanks for the mushroom. I keep the peace for this store. Refrain from violence, please. Please don't mind me. Enjoy your shopping. I will. It's me. It's your long-lost sister, Kane. I really need 50 yen right now. There's a toilet straight up ahead. Hey! What an irritating little man. Get away from me. Give me 20 yen for the doctor bill. Wow. The loading time's much faster. This is where I died. horses are dead too. The horses are dead. Hmm. I'm gonna go this way. I will go this way. What should I do? Should I be evil? Or like random guy? I mean, look at me. Do I look like an evil guy? I can really hear the music clearer than on the Xbox. Fujimori clan is recruiting skillful men to prepare for upcoming wars. Do you think you have what it takes? Do you wish to prove yourself? No. I'm just wandering around. Geez, I have better things to do. Leave at once. It's you again. Would you like the service? Yes. Warriors are needed for war. If you have the skills and desire, you will certainly be recruited. Let's go. Take me.
I heard noble Naga wants to take
You
control
think it
over
was
Yodo
more
and
peaceful in
Akatone.
Sakurai clan?
So did I. Oh, and a man who was samurai from Oga clan. There must be one I can more myself.
We're just doing everything you want and using Sakurai clan's name.
Choosing this ambitious lord. I think he can take down the
Look at that big guy. That guy's like no dick. I mean,
We have quite an interesting group. Now, we shall begin. Only a true samurai with no fear of death can rule the land with Lord Shuzen Fujimori. Let only those that have prepared themselves step forward.
the music's too loud.
Very well. Show me everything you've got. And we will see. I will judge you with my own eyes. Oh, fight!
Pause the game. Yo, what up? I will not fight you. Okay, you're dead. There's like it's a glitch. You can just spam it and instant kill everybody. Oh crap. Pick up the swords. First time. Now my turn. Get out of here. Whoops. Crap. You gotta be fast. What a god. This guy is the ultimate life form.
That's some skill you've got. Fujimori clan could use someone like you. Once our lord takes over Japan, you shall be successful in whatever you desire. Work hard.
Work hard. You received $200. Who are you? Have you come to make a fool of me too? I just want to save. Oh, so you've come to listen to my biwa playing. Yes. That's how you save in the game. Did they change it? How do you save now? Wait, let me do that again. That's how you're supposed to save. Let's see. Maybe because I moved, yeah. Oh, okay. You can unlock their skin. You can be this old man if you want. But you have to kill them. You have to like... You can switch your gun, your sword to a blunt side. You have to pacify them to get their character, I think. We must pacify everyone. Hold on. Sorry, buddy. I need your skin. He can't walk very fast. This is good for us. He's okay. I could kill him right now. If you kill all the Biwa men, you can't save. You're done. Damn. My Biwa. Yeah, that's sad. That's pretty sad. It still hurts. It still hurts to kill people in this game. They did a good job. It feels like a real living world. The wild. I didn't just kill an old man on the road. It wasn't me. Yo, what up? I want a pizza. I want some pizza. I'm gonna sell you some poison mushroom. You like that, right? Take some of these poison mushroom. The dull blade. Shark guard. Yeah, you get the guards, the swords, rusty blade. Rusty Shackford. Sorry, my foot slipped. I protect this store. Don't try anything stupid. I have no patience for your kind. No, you.
What's that? I smell something. It smells like a beast. A bloodthirsty beast is out of place here.
Anchovies.
I smell?
Smelly smell. That smells. Smelly.
I thought so. A smell nothing close to elegance.
Bruh.
You're only the second person I've smelled with this stench. The other was Lord
It's that?
Shuzen Fujimori.
It's onion.
That man cannot escape the smell of blood. Your smell may be stronger, I must admit.
What did you say to me? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh. Wait, no. Oh, get out of the way. Oh, you can eat instantly. All right, now. Look out. I'm done. Okay. Oh, you're dead now. You help me, man. Help me, bro. I didn't do anything. Why are you saying thank you? Help me. I get him. Get him. Help me, bro. Get him. What are you doing? What? I remember you being much smarter on the Xbox. He's not backing down. He's not backing down. Come on. What are you doing, bro? I need to pick up some radish. Hold on. Wait, let me pick up some of this radish. This guy's not helping. Oh. Help me, man. Come on. You gotta help me. You gotta help me. You gotta help me, bro. I'm gonna knock you out. Help me, bro. He's useless. I don't remember what the blue means. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, I'm not gonna kill him. I'm not gonna kill him. Just keep going. Go about your business. It's okay. Alright. Oh, what happened? I don't know. Not sure what happened there. Where's that girl? Didn't I kill that guy? No touching the goods. Soda. Oka clan is much weaker than we are. We will destroy them with ease. We're known as the Three Brothers of Minori. A special commando team. Misbehave around us and you'll regret it very quickly. I'll keep that in mind, sir. Make me. You look pretty tough up close. Oh well. I'll let you go just this time, though.
What?
It may not look like it, but we're enjoying ourselves. It ain't that easy, to tell you the truth. We have to pay a certain amount each month to Castle Minori. We're actually very busy extorting and blackmailing folks from dusk to dawn. Butterflies are so nice. They get to fly around in the sky like that. I wonder how it feels to fly. That'll stop the ruckus. See, they forgot all about their feud. I like that. There's something about your eyes. You got wild, piercing eyes, but I also see deep sorrow. What happened in the past that caused you pain? I've been scarred by war. Is that right? That must have been a terrible experience. I want to relieve the weariness of your journey. It hurts, but go on. I do like it, though. Anyway. She likes me. Horse. What was that horse doing? Being a horse? He's standing out awfully close to the edge. I feel like they just added that horse there to add the horse there. It's very unsafe for the horse. Hold on. Men, no one's joining the battles. It's over. If we lose this, we're done. We're done with the battles for tonight. I lost last time. Okay. Way of the Bamurai. Audio. Do you have a stuttering problem, or are you trying to be a smart butt? I give jobs to those qualified to work. That's how it goes. If you're looking for a job, I can put you to work. Later. Make sure to come back. I'll be here. Right. You have to, like, complete a certain number of jobs, and something happens. I'll never forget the Battle of Okizahazama. The enemy had the positional advantage, but the odds were heavily against us. Yet I was able to surprise the enemy. I'm leaving. No one cares, man. Let me check over here. Imagine that's the first thing you say to someone. I'll never forget the battle. He could be a streamer. Just bring up random events that happened. Use a lot of starch on this cape. It's my life. Sometimes, like, there's a samurai hunter in this game. He appears. It's pretty rare. I'm not sure if you have to be a bad guy, but he hunts you down, and he's like really tough to kill. There's also like an old lady samurai hunter as well. He just looks like this guy. But he has a headband.
Are these provisions for Fujimori forces? We'll take them from here.
This is the first rice in a long time. Tonight, we feast like lords. No. This is not...
Give them the lord! Refuse and you die. Who are you?
Get out of my sight! Or do you plan on getting in our way?
Stealing is bad, you know.
This is not thievery!
We're trying to cut off Fujimori's supplies.
What's going on? What's with all the noise?
Sakura.
This person called us thieves!
We're not. We are Oka Clan, a group of true samurai devoted to rebuilding Sakurai Clan. We're trying to cut off enemy supplies. So don't you call us thieves.
Pardon me for interrupting. Sorry, but these provisions were purchased from the town rice dealer. This is not the food supply for Fujimori clan.
What? I heard that it was for Shuzen. Go. Get back to the castle.
Yes, sir.
Well, We'll get back on our way.
He just believes him. It's not for him. It's not for him, though. Okay.
I'm sure Genjuro said it was provisions for Shuzen. How could this have happened?
A little close there, buddy. Wait a minute. It doesn't matter if that food wasn't intended for Fujimori clan. It would help the town to grow under Fujimori clan and add wealth. We should have prevented that. That's just an excuse. I can understand your point. I respect your courage and honor. Maybe you and I should discuss this further. You may be skilled, but without a strong will, you cannot call yourself a true samurai. If you want to work on your skills, then come to Castle Minori. It won't be a waste of your time. Well, in that case, I wasn't going to go, but then you said that. Now I am going. My nighttime training. We're back. These boxes. My enemy. Warrior. The box training. Secret technique. I'm a master. I'm gonna throw it at him. Don't move. They don't. You can hit them once, but if you hit them again, I think they start attacking you. Already 3 months since I left Oyodo. I have yet to lay eyes on Castle Amana. I had heard it was a 3 days away on foot. Or was that a trick too? It seems I have been tricked. I think I remember you're able to kick him. I don't know. No, you can't. You couldn't. But you could run into him. I do remember that. Alright. Who's this guy? Hey, you! Have you ever thought about all those people you have killed? Do you realize what kind of pain and suffering they experience? Their body feels like the stinging pain of death for eternity. Don't you think that's a bit evil? I can't die. We'll see about that. Crap. He got away. Matches the description Yuma gave us. Oi, if you're here for business, talk to the guy in the back. He's the one who calls the shots. You're not from around here. Any business with Oka clan? Who are the Oka clan? You came here without knowing who we are? We are honorable warriors and loyal to Sakurai. Our goal is to retake control of Amana and shoot from Sujin Fujimori and rebuild Sakurai clan. I was approached. I heard about you. I'm bringing you to our boss. Follow me. What up, bossu?
Oh, I'm glad you came. Starting today, you are a member of Oka clan.
I never agreed to this.
We've got some strange fellows here, but for the most part, we follow a policy of enjoying life freely. So feel free to do as you please. Well, as long as you're within my sight.
I'm Yuma Umemya. It looks like we've got another true samurai amongst us.
Umemya?
Glad to have you. Welcome. Help us defeat Shuzen Fujimori and restore the cherry blossoms to the land.
I am Itsuse Rindo. I am here to take down Shuzen Fujimori. Now, if you do not mind, I'll determine the extent of your abilities.
Right now? Right now?
In any case, we are here to fight. We want to overthrow Shuzen Fujimori. Let us combine our strengths and fight together.
What are you saying something like that? Pretty loud. That music though, it might be tied in with the voice or something. See myself out. Day 2. We accomplished a lot in one day. Many people died today. There'll be more death. Whoa! That was cool. A lot of empty rooms here. They all have the Vince McMahon walk. Where's that guy? How do you... There's a guy. Somewhere. He gives you missions. Every faction has like a mission guy. Bro. Among Us. Why so many half-naked guys here? That's a good question. Just keep your head high. To earn trust with Oka clan, it's best for us to do the work for us. I'm the job leader. I'm the job leader. Listen up. There's a guy at the guard gate. He thinks he can play games and talk bad about Oka clan. I want you to find him and make him suffer. I don't want him to talk trash about us ever again. I'll do it. Actually, nah, I'm not gonna do it. Oh crap, I can't. I have to. I can teleport there. This thing like heals a lot of HP. Chicken cake. Oh my god, it's the samurai hunter. What? No shot. How do you lock on? Oh, this guy. Now everyone's fighting. Everyone's fighting that guy now. The night crowd's tough. It's a different type of crowd. This guy's a cannibal. The other guy's insane. Damn. My turn. I don't know if I can kill him. What? How do you do that? Damn. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Can I leave? Oh, God, I forget. Oh! I forgot how to leave. That's it. That's the end of his story. Villain penalty. Negative 650 points. Damn. We died. That's the end of Dust and Ash. I forgot to run. I don't know how to de-lock off. It's some weird thing you have to do. Whoops. fine. So now, damn, I had to learn how to play again and get stronger, more powerful,
have lost and
more
lie
powerful.
dead. A simple servant has risen to become a general.
Come back. Damn, they're pretty fast. You can get them. It's like racing. You gotta cut the corner. Level up. And screw it. Villain penalty. He did. They're still alive. Good playthrough. Mushrooms here. There's 3 mushrooms here you could pick up for a strategy. Guys, this is a guide how to beat the game. Ow. I'm sorry. I'll go back. What? That's it. So you can learn different moves. Better swords. There's some tactics. I'm pretty weak. Oh. Why do you gotta do that? Right back at you. Give it up. Okay. Dude, okay. I might have to actually play through the game. New heads available. Got some new heads. It's like Groundhog Day, but with fur. But you're a samurai. Pretty much. Game over. Moderate blade. Why does it sound on the right? Is it on like home theater mode? Home theater?
What did you say? We don't have...
Whoops. I should have skipped that. True.
Shuzen Fujimori. He's the root of all evil. Bastard. Oh, look at you. You survived the battle. The battle is over. There is no need to continue fighting. Listen, I don't know who you are, and I don't care. But if you insist, then I will fight you.
Oh, hold on, I wasn't ready. Oh, God. I'm sorry.
It's over. Don't waste your life. Get out of here. Do you understand?
Voice is super low. The drawings on the box.
Shinosuke. How could he let the enemy get away like that? He's a former vassal of the Sakurai clan. I knew he couldn't be trusted. I'll expose him soon enough.
Lady, you're scaring us. I don't remember much of the English voices. All right. That's pretty much the whole game. Just keep finding endings. Get stronger. More powerful. Become a god. Or you could throw swords somehow. I forgot. Throw. I think you have to do it manually. I think you could dual wield. There could be a separate style. Well, I got to level up, man. I've got to do it. We have to get stronger, faster, more powerful. I remember like selling swords a lot. Crap. Oh my god, he's so powerful. Dude. I'm so weak. My bad. 1 hour of playtime total. 1 hour. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Let's play for 400 hours right now. 400 hours.
What did you say? We don't have to help you. We're just trying to do what's right.
Forget him. He thinks we're some pillagers that steal from fallen samurai.
Die then, see if I care.
Are they though? Are they? See what he said.
Shusen Fujimori. He's the root of all evil. Bastard. Oh, look at you. You survived the battle. However, I bet your soul did not. You're now closer to hell than those who perished. You carry a heavy burden.
The tank.
Oi. いかがか。
おい、そうだ。おい、そうだ。おい、そうだ。おい、そうだ。おい、そうだ。
The battle is over. There is no...
Wait. Oh god. I remember how to run. You chicken. Menacing foot. I need food. Now. Kokomade. Oops. No! Extra sword safe. Oh! For what? How did I do that? How did I do that? Dual sword stance obtained. Okay, I guess it just happens. That just happens. Auto parry. Auto parry. Insta kill. Must go back. I don't know why it's like, that sounds weird. Stereo.
The powers of
Hey, what's wrong? Whoa! Are you alright? Did he just die? What should we do? What do you mean, what should we do? We don't have a choice. We got to get him to the village.
That's nice of him. I need these radishes.
Hey, who are you? Hey, samurai shouldn't be in this village. My sister gets scared when she sees samurai. Go away! Get out of here!
Calm down, kid.
Hey, you! Don't talk to me! Get out of here! Kota, stop that! What are you doing? Leave him alone, Kota. But he... That's enough.
Yeah, Coda.
I'm sorry about Kota, but he is right about our village. We don't need a samurai hanging around here. Go, before you bring us danger. Please leave. Please.
Sounds like Rem's voice actor. Voice actress from Trigun. She wants us to find her underwear.
Moshi.
Here's some money. Another spell. Alright, this is pretty much our house. Where you keep stuff around. Discard. Up, down. Oh, okay. this is cosmetic. Why is it like that? Salt. Do I want to change? Might be a bad port.
Whoa. Rock. それではの。
だこら。おい。何のつもりだ。どうよ。だこら。
Damn. It's easy mode. We gotta find our underwear. Me underwear. So it spawns at a random part on the map. There it is. No. There it is. It's wrapped. What? Oh, the bird stole it. Oh! Oh. I remember that now. The birds can steal it, and then you can't get it back. Mission failed. Damn. What can you do? Now I know. I remember. I know again. Failed. Store everything. This might be a good look for me. I'm broke.
Mushy. Why? Mushy. Oh.
Swordplay Theater. Oh, I need a partner. Right, there's partners. Do I do a normal playthrough? Alright, too late. It's too powerful. Taking too long. Shoot. And now I got him. Distracted. Damn, you won. Damn. The same button for picking up items is the same button for going to the next area. That's a shame. Way of the Samurai book. Not useful. Sell it. Okay. Okay. Soda. Soda. So weak. I don't know if I'm ready for the dojo. Not sure. Alright, the stats on these. True. There you go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why is the music still playing? Both songs are playing right now. That's bad. I don't know all the skills. I know like the basic stuff naturally. Weapon level up. No.
いいですか？お任せください。
I don't know if I can fight the other guy. I'm not sure, man. No. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. I ain't gonna do it. That was tough in itself.
いいかね。どうだ。ああ、いいかね。
かかってこい。
You're dead. Purple cloth grip. You know, caterpillars are really delicious and juicy. Ew. I'm blocking the text. I could feel it.
いいですか？ええ。はい。はあ。
Which side do I join? I don't know. No fair. He did. Leave. I have to heal. Day 2. Attack 6. Defense minus 13. Dull blade. That's no good. That's no good at all. Underwear again. Gotta do it. I'll get your underwear. Someone's gotta do it. Oh. Didn't see that. Didn't see it. I know the spots. I know where they're at. Not here. There it is. Okay, so now you have to watch out for the birds. Whoops. Just lost. So I just get lost in my past with a video game. Pretty much, Porky. Pretty much. Tell me about it. I got lost in the past with my video game. It's true. It's true. I can play this for 5 years straight, and have, and will, again. Do it again. On Steam, though. On Steam. Ape Escape 2. I never played that, but I've heard good things. I hear a lot about it. I never play it personally. Probably someday I will. I'm sure. How could I not? Oh, I stole that. How much is The Way of the Samurai? It's that time of year, I guess people play in the old games they used to play all the time. Well, here's your underwear. Payday, 200 yen. You've taken a peek at them, haven't you? Oh no. Maybe. This game wasn't on Steam. They took it off for a while, and then it's back recently. It came back. Wakata. Oh, the scrolls, I remember that. Okay. Damn, how the heck are we gonna get that money? How the heck did I play this so much? It's crazy, man. I'm so, like, far behind from anything. I must have played this a lot. I played this a lot. This is the perfect look. It's timeless. Alright, I guess I'll be the evil people first. That's probably easier. I guess so. Yep. Just save for me. Just save the game. Okay. They know about it. How do they know that I killed that guy? Crap. Nice. Achievements for days. Surge's crack. We have enough dull blades. Hmm. Okay. Yeah,
I heard no one.
Damn it. So simple. Get wrecked. $200. $200. 200 yen. 200 yen. Oh crap. What's the strongest sword here? Attack 9. Attack 11. Defensive sword. Defense negative 20. Not again. I was just testing my sword, man.
じゃ。うん、そうじゃな。あ？たいない。結構じゃ。
What?
Oi. Yeah. Cats. いいか。Cats. おい。おりゃ。こやつ。怪しいやつね。よいか。ああ、どうか。うん。そう。ああ。うん。ああ。
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Okay.
Oh, どうだい？
おや？あのですね。ちょっと。
Give me food. Military time.
いいか？あ？
嫌だ。あのな。ああ。どうだい？あのな。
Yeah, I would probably die. The road. Damn. It's so cheap. $18 attack, -3 defense. It's a pretty good deal. Quality 1 to 6. Right. Three kills. Got it. Got it. Guy's weird. save. That's cool. Who is he talking about? A Biba? Did I kill a Biba man? Maybe it's the samurai hunter.
Why are you making fools of yourselves? You are not going to beat him.
Itsuse!
How dare you!
That sword he wears has seen many battles. You guys are all bark and no bite.
Watch your mouth!
I'm just telling the truth. You idiots better keep your mouths shut. And what about you? You don't seem like the type to fight without purpose. That said, I still don't trust you. Anyway, it's clear you like to fight. You'll probably feel right at home here. If you want to join us, then you'd best introduce yourself to Genjuro Matsusaki.
Genjuro who? Grenjo? Naruto Uzumaki? Naruto's here. Naruto. Yo, what up, bro?
Oh, I'm glad you came. Starting today, you are a member of Oka clan. We've got some strange fellows here, but for the most part, we follow a policy of enjoying life freely. So feel free to do as you please. Well, as long as you're within my sight.
I'm Yuma Umemiya.
No one cares, bro. That's enough for that. This game's crazy. This game's crazy, man. I think that red triangle's new. Or has it always been there? Has that always been there?
I am sorry for your death. But there is nothing that I can do right now. Please be patient for a while. It will happen, even if it means my death.
Who's over here? Anyone? What? Could that be Sonata? Might be a joke. You can hand your items to your partners that you get along the way. Take these radishes. I'm not doing that. Okay. That's pretty much the whole game. Just keep adventuring, do the story, do a bunch of quests. I mean, this could go on for years. Who the hell is this guy? Now it's on. Alright, you can sharpen your swords and stuff. Crap. Learning the skills. salmon. That was close. 100 yen, that's it. That's the best you got. I gotta do that battle though. What about that battle? That battle. That battle. Oh crap. I'm not. They don't like me. That's it. Got him. Way the samurai obtained again.
あのな、そうだ。畜生。ん？
Attack negative 23.
こんにちは。いい感じ。えい。どうも。どうです？ああ。どうも。
Noon. Full HP. Guess we'll go this way.
Oi! Oi!
The road.
Ha-ha! Well, now this is interesting indeed.
Iやはや良いですか。なんと困りましたね。いやはや
That guy's like a, I think he's a spy for Nobunaga.
違います。あのね。そうです。なんと。なんと。そうじゃな。
That's sad. Whoops. I don't actually remember how to do this. I should have read that. Good job, Dustin Ash. One-headed.
Arigataya.
。 That guy's digging it.
Arigataya. ここまで。
300 yen.
ようやったの。ようやったの。
いいですかい。どうじゃ。
Bruh. Oh man. What's this? He's got the goods. A lot of money. I think there was a way to glitch money somehow. I don't remember.
またお越しください。お相手しましょう。しっかりするんじゃ。またお越しください。
10 yen. 10 yen. Too good. Day 4. All right. What's going on up here? What's happening?
You are still carrying around that old thing? Why don't you try using something like a hoe? Something to kill people? Or something capable of helping people? Which is more important? Why don't you quit being a samurai and live as a farmer?
I'll think about it.
Well, I did not expect to hear an answer like that from a samurai. Being a farmer has made me feel the joy of life. That is what I am hoping to pass on to my children, at least.
They'll understand someday.
I have my doubts. But all I can do is hope, I suppose. Well, I have talked too much. Don't mind me. Visit again whenever you feel like it. I will show you the ways of farming.
The way of the farmer. Damn, I should have asked about the women. Pretty sturdy. Okay. Let me see this guy again. The weaponsmith.
どうもどうもはいいらっしゃいませ
Younger brother.
ああ ありがとういらっしゃいませああ
I'm broke.
何しっかりありがとう
Poison mushroom.
いらっしゃいませありがとういらっしゃいませ
What?
ありがとういらっしゃいませありがとういらっしゃいませええわかりましたありがとう
Alright, I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed.
よかろ
2 hours. 2 hours. I'm going to bed, y'all. I can play this game all day.